Good morning, everyone. So, just like I promised you guys, I am going to be doing another reading vlog. And if you guys didn't know what I was reading, you guys should know by now. I've talked about it quite a few times in my other videos, but that is Uzumaki. It's October now. When I'm recording this, it's October 4th, so it's a Sunday. And I decided to pick up Uzumaki. I don't really have any plans for today. Maybe I might get some boba later on. But for now, I am going to be sitting down reading Uzumaki. Right now, it is like, what time is it? It is 7:47 a.m. right now. So it's really early. I get up really early in the mornings. I actually woke up at 6 and I've been up since about then. So I decided it's almost 8. Why not start Uzumaki? I have my coffee. It's on the side of the couch here. I have my toast, which I'm going to start eating. And now I'm going to start reading Uzumaki. Of course, like how these reading vlogs usually work is I'm going to be letting you guys know my thoughts, how I feel about it. And let's get into this world of Junji Ito. I'm so excited for this. Yeah, also shout out to Mama Loves Manga. She's the one that actually inspired me to read this because I saw her live of her reading it. So I'm super excited, and so definitely check out her channel as well if you haven't already. She's an amazing, amazing manga tuber. But yeah, let's get into Uzumaki. Okay, so I just got to chapter 3, and first of all, this video is probably going to have a little bit of spoilers, but I just finished chapter 3 and the first 2 chapters were pretty heavy. So basically, Shuichi's father became obsessed with spirals to the point where he died due to the spirals, and then he started haunting Shuichi's mother as well. The things she does to herself to get rid of the spirals is haunting, and I just can't explain it. I understand now why people find this book to be so creepy and so horror filled, because that's how I'm feeling right now. It is a lot. If you're someone who's not into like things that are violent or anything like that, be warned if you decide to read this book. It is very good though. Like, I can't wait to read more. I'm on chapter 3. I do not know what's gonna happen next. Like I said, I'm reading this for the very first time, but so far it's living up to its name. That is definitely a horror manga. So I'm so happy I'm reading this during the month of October. But right now, it is some heavy stuff. So like, this is just the beginning. So I'm kind of frightened of what's gonna happen towards the middle and the end of this. So like I said, there might be a few spoilers, but I'll try my best to not have there be any spoilers. But wow. Yeah, let me get to chapter 3. Okay, so I'm now on chapter 7 of Uzumaki, and it's about 8:57, almost 9 a.m. right now. And I have to say, so far, actually, what this is really reminding me of, it's reminding me so much of like scary stories to tell in the dark, just because each chapter is very different, but it just has a lot of the same characters in it, which are Kairi and Shuichi, which the story started off with Shuichi and revolving around them too, and of revolving around spirals in their town. First of all, Kairi needs to listen to Shuichi and just get the heck out of this town. Like, there is something up with it. She needs to get out of this town. He does too. He has the right idea, and I'm sorry. If I was him, I would have left a long time ago. I would have said, forget you, girl. You want to stay in this town? I'm out. I'm sorry. I would get the hell out of Dodge, out of this town. That town is ridiculous. But I'm on chapter 7 now, which just looks like it's about a Jack-in-the-Box. The chapter 6 was something. That was the first time I ever seen where Kairi was directly involved in what was going on in the town. And I actually honestly thought it was like the end of her. But I'm so happy that it wasn't. But it's a good horror manga. Like, I have to say, for someone who's into horror manga or has not ever read a horror manga, I would definitely recommend Uzumaki. It is a little bit more on the expensive side. Like, the book's like $35, I think. Let me see how much this book is. No, it's $28. Sorry, it's not that expensive. It's $28. That's the US. So if it's like another country, it might be more, it might be less than that. But yeah, super good. definitely recommend it. And I'm super excited to read more. Let me get into chapter 7. But also, I want to show you guys this. She's just so cute. My cute little kitten. I've always heard her before. Her name is Bonnie. But let me show you guys this. Look at her. She's right here. She's wearing her pumpkin dress. And she's sleeping. Fun fact, whenever I put her inside of any clothes, she walks really weird. But yeah, she's just relaxing with me. It's so cute. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys her. But yeah, let me get back to reading Uzumaki. I am on now chapter 7. So it's 12:50, almost 1 o'clock. I'm about 427 pages into Uzumaki. And I'm liking it. But this girl needs to get the fuck out of this town. Like, she knows all this stuff is happening. Her boyfriend Shuichi is constantly like, we need to leave. And she constantly doesn't leave. And now whatever is cursing this town is at times saying her name and wanting her. And like, girl, just leave. Like, please leave. But I am liking it. I will say it's definitely the best manga to read if you want like a horror manga to read, or to get you in that Halloween kind of spirit, that Halloween kind of mood. So I'm definitely going to keep reading this. Going to, of course, keep you guys updated. But yeah, I'm also not really showing any of the manga besides what I showed at the beginning, mostly because it's kind of gruesome in this book, and I don't know if a lot of people want to see that. But yeah, just want to let you guys know I'm about almost have like a quarter left. Yeah, I gotta get through this pretty quick. So I should definitely be finished with this by today. And yeah, of course, I recommend reading this. So yeah, let me get back to reading Uzumaki. So I finished Uzumaki. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. I finished Uzumaki. It took me about 6 hours to finish it. Because I think I started like a little bit before 8 or before 9. So about 5-6 hours it took me to finish it. I think right now it's like 2 o'clock-ish right now. Overall, I have to say I liked it. It was really good. It was definitely more terrifying, I have to say, at the beginning, and that's only because I didn't know what was happening, didn't know what was going on. Definitely more so with Shuichi's parents and how they first got involved. That was probably the most terrifying part. As it got towards the end, I feel like it became more of a mystery. You're just trying to figure out what is up with this town and what is up with Spirals. So I feel like it went from being like horror to then like a mystery, which is what I enjoyed most about it. I still have to say, I just feel like Shuichi should have just been done with Kairi and just left the town. Like, I don't know if that would have helped at all, but I feel like if it was me and strange stuff was happening in the town, I'd be gone. Just bottom line, that's exactly how I feel about it. But I have to say, overall, enjoyed it. Definitely recommend reading it if you're someone who's in the mood for something spooky to read for October or just this spooky season overall. Definitely recommend Uzumaki. It is, like I said, about $28. Once again, that's US dollars, but definitely still recommend reading it. Ooh, my arm's getting tired. But yeah, definitely recommend reading it. It is such a good manga. So good. Definitely great for spooky season. Definitely great for horror and thriller and terror, if that is what you are looking for in a manga. Definitely recommend it. Like I mentioned, I believe I found this in Barnes & Noble. That's where I found it. You can probably buy it from there, probably buy it from Amazon. There's probably a lot of places you can probably buy Uzumaki, but I'm glad I read it. It is definitely an older teen manga, so if you're someone who's like younger teen, or if you're someone who's sensitive to things like violence and stuff like that, I probably wouldn't recommend reading this. That's just kind of my like little bit of a trigger, I guess, for anybody who's sensitive to that kind of a thing. But yes, the only thing that I have to say, as far as like, if you're not used to reading those kinds of mangas, but yeah, like that's the most I can say without like giving anything away as far as like spoilers. But overall, definitely started out as like a horror manga and then definitely became more of a mystery kind of a manga. I just wish that like towards the end they would have gave you a little bit more insight into what was happening in the town, because I feel like it went straight from you knowing what's happening in the town to you then having an outsider perspective of what's happening in the town because you didn't know what was going on. So I feel like that was kind of interesting how they did that. I just wish you would have had more insight into what that space was in between where you didn't really know what was going on. And that was when they started having a lot more outside people coming into the town. So yeah, that's kind of what I kind of feel like I wish I would have known a little bit more about, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that was my reading vlog of me reading Uzumaki. A fun read, definitely a thriller kind of a read, definitely a great way to get into spooky season. So once again, always recommend it. I of course have links to my social media accounts. I have an Instagram, a Twitter, a blog, so please feel free to check me out on there. Of course, I upload twice a week now, Wednesdays and Saturdays, so check me out on those days. I'll have a new video out for you guys on Saturday. It might be a first impression of an anime that I've watched or been watching. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see and figure it out. But yeah, that's kind of what I have for you guys. Of course, please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Let me know if you guys want more reading vlogs. I'll probably do another one during this month of me reading Death Note, because I plan to read that for a readathon. Now for the rest of the day, I do plan to read more. I've been reading another book called One of Us Is Next. It is not a manga, it's just a regular book, and I've read the 2 previous ones before that, so this is why I want to read it. But yeah, like I said, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and of course, like I always tell you guys, stay positive, stay nerdy, and in today's day and age, stay healthy, and of course, stay safe. All right, you guys, have a good rest of your weekend.